Hello students, this is Remote Learning Initiative undertaken by Shet Vidya Mandir English High School CBSE. Myself Pritam De Silva, your SST teacher, and today we are going to deal with Standard 7th Civics Chapter 5 Women Change the World. Part 2 Learning for Change. Students, one positive change that is visible today is that more and more children have started going to school. In the past, the skill of reading and writing was known to only a few. Most children learned the work their families or elders did. But girls faced even worse situation. In communities that taught sons to read and write, daughters were not allowed to learn the alphabet. Slowly and steadily, there came more and more positive changes. The communities that never learnt reading and writing started sending their children to school. In the beginning, there was a lot of opposition to educating girls. But there were also women and men who made efforts to open schools for girls. Students, Ramabai championed the cause of women's education. She never went to school, but learned to read and write from her parents. She was given the title Pandita for her achievements. She set up a mission in Khedgaon near Pune in 1898, where widows and poor women were encouraged not only to become literate but to be independent. They were taught a variety of skills from carpentry to running a printing press, skills that are not usually taught to girls even today. Students, the ability to read and write changed the lives of women. Learning to read and write led the women to question the situation of women in society. They wrote stories, letters, and autobiographies describing their own experiences of inequality. In their writings, they also have imagined new ways of thinking and living for both men and women. Due to the ability of reading and writing, women developed a sense of independence, confidence, and started taking challenges and making decisions. Women struggled to learn to read and write. Here the experience of Raj Sundari Devi is worth mentioning. She was a housewife from a rich landlord's family. At that time, it was believed that if a woman learned to read and write, she would become a widow. Despite this, she taught herself how to read and write in secret. After her marriage, she wrote her autobiography in Bangla, which titled Amar Jaiban. Rokia Shakawat Hossain was another example who did a lot for women's education. She knew how to read and write Urdu, but she was stopped from learning Bangla and English. In those days, only boys were taught English. However, she learned to read and write Bangla and English. Afterwards, she became a writer and wrote a remarkable story titled Sultana's Dream in 1905. She did a lot to help other girls go to school and to build their own dreams. In 1910, she started a school for girls in Kolkata, which is still functioning well.